So this is what I call my 4 elements geocache. As you can see around the outside, we've got the elements of water, fire, earth and air, and they're also represented on those dials with the symbols there. Top and bottom we've got these symbols which kind of incorporate all of those. They're sort of images I found online. They're not ones I designed myself. I've just incorporated them into this design. So when you look at the box, there's no necessarily immediate way you can start sort of looking at it. Playing around with it a bit, we can see all these dials on each side move. And we've got these symbols at the top and the bottom. This one at the bottom here really doesn't move, but we can hear it there, whereas this top one's got some movement to it. Okay, so first thing you'd look at is probably the letters on the dials there. They're a complete distraction. There's nothing associated with the letters on the dials. I've just put them there to sort of as a bit of a red herring. So looking at this, what we're going to do to start off with this symbol at the top here, we can see that if we push that down, it lifts the corner up and we can remove that. So we've got a magnet on the inside of that and a magnet on the inside of here. And I don't know if we can see it very easily here, but there's actually a small little hole just at the end of my finger here. In that might be a little bit hard to see, but past that, again, it's not too intuitive about how you might solve this. If you look really closely at these dials, you can see that when I spin this dial here, this bolt head in the center there isn't spinning at all. So that dial's just spinning in place, and it's the same with all of those, except the one I've got on this side, which is the earth one. You can see as I spin that, the head of that bolt begins to spin as well. So what happens is we can actually take that off there. Okay, and again, looking at that, it doesn't appear to do much. We've got just a sort of flat panel here. But if I just turn that up and give it a bit of a knock, we have this little pin come out of the geocache, and I can put that into that little hole that's in the end there. And what we can see is if I push on that, we pop that other side up. That allows us to take that out, and out pops the geocache log. So why we've got these little holes in the side is when this is, if you found that dial came off first, you would still need to deal with that other panel and get that pin out, because what happens is that pin goes through that hole when it's inserted in the geocache, so it won't come out. So that's it. Hope you enjoy it.